Excuse me. Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is got something on my screen. Oh, it's a booger. Today's Wednesday, March the 19th. What a day it's been. Wow. Usually it takes me 20 minutes to get to work. Today it was an hour because they had the highway closed down. Apparently, some boneheads stole a car, and it was very early in the morning. Police pursuit went on about 2:45. These idiots crashed the car on the highway. I guess, as far as I know, they said two people. One dude went one way, and the other dude went the other way. Well, they caught the first guy. They didn't catch the second guy. A cop was driving down the highway, saw a dude walking, pulled over, confronted him, and dude would not comply. Police officer shot him with a taser. It didn't phase him, so the cop shot him dead. So that's why the highway was closed down this morning. And this happened at 2:45 a.m. I'm on the highway by 6:15 a.m. All this time. They got to investigate. I get that. I totally get all that. But what, 3, 4, let's see, 4, 5, 6, almost 4 hours. And our coroner, bless her heart, I don't know if if they had to literally call her. Now, there's a job for you to be a coroner. On call 24/7. But it's just, it's. And the other thing I think about, they have to investigate the death. Motherfucker got shot in the heart, man, or he got shot in the head. I love when they said we need to determine the cause of death. Got a bullet in the brain basket. Anyway, yeah, I'm pissing and moaning right now. And then my van is still at the shop, so I go up thinking they fixed just a flat tire. Nope, it's still sitting where they parked it with a flat tire. And I noticed my back windows were open. So I go in, talk to the lady. She's like, well, we didn't have your tire in stock. And she did tell me that Monday. And she's like, it just got here about 20 minutes ago. I said, I'm not waiting around. I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I said, I would like to have the key to the van so I can go close my back windows because it's supposed to storm tonight. She's like, okay. So I walk to the van, get in, fucking battery's dead. So I don't know what the hell they did. It's pretty much a brand new battery. But it's like I walked back in and I told her, I said, my battery's dead. The back windows are open. It's supposed to storm tonight. Could you please make sure they get closed? She's like, I will. And right now the time is 5:47 p.m. and they close at 6. So anyway, let's get on with the article I found. It says that Taiwan sounds alarm on 2027 invasion. Taiwan's largest annual war games, held to simulate responses to a possible Chinese invasion, will publicly assume a full-scale attack for the first time in 2027. That's the year United States officials have said Chinese President Xi Jinping aims to be capable of launching a major attack on Taiwan. I think I heard something about that. They're thinking about attacking Taiwan in 2027. I don't know. Anyway, Taiwan's specification of the year suggests its military establishment now takes the threat as seriously as many in Washington, who have urged Tepe to increase defense spending further. China has vowed to unify with Taiwan, which it considers its territory. Through Beijing, Chinese Communist Party has never ruled it there. Man, I can't talk. I'm aggravated. The increase in the frequency and scope of Chinese military activities around Taiwan, along with China's weapons buildup and development of specialized platforms that could support an invasion, have further fueled tensions. Excuse me. The live fire drill component of the Hankun exercise, which has been doubled to 10 days this year, will be held in July, focusing on Chinese gray zone tactics or cohesive actions that stop short of warfare. Wow. The drills will be conducted under the assumption that PLA could move against the island in 2027. In remarks to local media ahead of meeting with the parliaments, Defense Minister Wellington Koo played down the significance of 2027, saying military planners always set a target timeline of 1 or 2 years in the future to test coordination with integrating new weapons systems. However, he said in intelligence, surveillance, and exchanges with allies have shown the Chinese military can transition from training to combat much faster than previously assumed. Taiwan must prepare for the worst case scenario and immediately take countermeasures when the first warning signs emerge, he said, according to the Liberty Times. Chinese carried out its latest military drills near Taiwan on Monday in a show of force the U.S. labeled a brazen and irresponsible threats. China's Taiwan Affairs Office cited the Taiwan independence rhetoric by Taiwan's President La Ching-te for the punitive action. Xi has set 2027 as the year that PLA will have become a modern military. Ooh, you got lightsabers too? So what happens? Let's see, what was this up here? This is what people are saying. The PLA's exercise near Taiwan Island was a resolute punishment for Lei Ching-te's constant propagation of the Taiwan independence, separatist fallacy, and escalation of cross-strait anonymous, I can't say it, and confrontation. A solemn warning against external forces interfering to cause trouble, and a legitimate and necessary move to defend national sovereignty and maintain peace. China just wants that land. Lee recently commented to raising defense spending to 3% of Taiwan's GDP, an increase of around 0.5% over the last year, using a special budget allocation. Last week, Premier Cho Young-ta dismissed impossible calls from some in U.S. President Donald Trump's circle to allocate 10% of the national budget to defense. Lai's government has been battling with the opposition-controlled legislature over his proposed budget, which is frozen and, to a lesser extent, cut funding for certain defense-related programs. I wonder if those certain defense, I wonder what that's all about. Anyway, so Taiwan's preparing, and China said that they're going to do, they could be ready by 2027. And somebody else told me that. But I think because we're supposed to protect Taiwan. We're, and they're the biggest in making the chips. So, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's all over. It's skirmishes everywhere. I wouldn't call. I wouldn't. Well, I don't know. It's people around the world just can't get along. So the first UFO I see, I'm going to say, take me. They probably kick me out. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Blessed be, stay safe. This is Wolfang, and I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.